And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Holton. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now, Boog, I just love watching Ramirez play the game. He can swing it from both sides of the plate. He's elite with the bat, and he's honestly one of the least talked about superstars in the sport.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here in Detroit, and towing the slab, Gavin Williams. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for Detroit, Justin Henry Malloy. Just missed.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A gigantic blast. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at Comerica Park, top of the second. Here's Josh Naylor.
Number 22.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And here is Angel Martinez. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the second. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to first. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Having a lot more success on the road this season. Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Holton checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Runner on the go to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Bly Madris. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Andy Ibanez will hit next. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Gio Urshela. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ibanez leads off first with 1 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes Urshela around third. Close play, but in there. It's 3-zip.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 gone, runner at first. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. Left field, way back there. And that one is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Martinez pulls it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, no one left. We play 2 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back
Leading
on to
off
the third inning. Leading off,
shortstop,
number 10.
Daniel Schneemann.
The lefty fires.
No,
Inside, just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Austin Hedges stands in.
Hedges.
The pitch. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Squeezes it.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. The 1-1. High fly ball out to left field. Malloy under it. Malloy makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Two outs.
Yeah.
Now move to first. And he's back in safely. The Tigers leading by 5. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for the Guardians. It's 5-0. Back here in Detroit. Now the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
Got a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. Right through there for a strike. Off the plate inside, and the count is filled up. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of the third. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. His second home run of the series. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing and a nice home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gavin Williams gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Scott Barlow takes over on the mound.
And one thing on him,
Now
he's
pitching
been
for the
really good
Cardinals.
this season at keeping the
Number
ball in the park.
58.
Not an easy guy to take deep.
Barlow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next to hit for Detroit, Bly Madris. One down, base is empty. In the air to left center, drifts towards it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield
Now
for that
back,
catch. We
second
all know
baseman,
those can be a little
Andy.
tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Gio Urshela to the plate. The pitch. To the right side, and that chance handled, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Comerica
Leading off
Park.
for the Guardians,
Start of the 4th. Now
the
it's the
designated
DH, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
The pitch. That
2
one
balls,
not
1
close. 2-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Two down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Madris puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh.
And now
Naylor.
it's Josh Naylor. Hit hard, that gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on at first with one gone. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
That's
Next
a ball.
offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Missed
Nope.
with a changeup. 3-1 now.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. First and third, 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Next offering is in for a strike. Naylor at third. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Malloy ranging back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Guardians strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. And a pitch. Off the mark there. And the count 2-1.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Ball 2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brennan pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Center fielder,
2 down.
8, Matt.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. The Tigers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
He gets there with the slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it, though, 6-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the play, number 10. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And he deals. Not even close there. Ball 2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Andrew Chafin getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Miller warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch misses way outside. To the right side, Madris. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen
Last
Kwan.
out for the Guardians in this one. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. The Guardians down to their final strike. This one smoked out to left. And that'll do it. The Tigers get a shutout on the mound.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.